In this episode of Bumpy's Beer Review from Liar's Bench out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, I have Death Threats from God IPA. This comes in at 7% ABV. And I don't... maybe there is a canned on date. Cool. It's printed on the label here. January 7th, 2025. So we're looking at a month old. Has a little story here. I'll just kind of show that on the screen. You can, if it will focus on it. God damn Logitech. Anyways, maybe you can read it. Maybe you can't. If I can find that, or I could just type it off of this into the description down below when I edit this video. But yeah, I don't know what hops are in this beer. I'm not sure what kind of IPA it is, but it's 7% ABV. Let's go ahead and crack it open and give it a pour. Okay, so it does not look like a New England IPA. It's got a fairly tight-knit, slightly creamy white head. The color of the beer itself is a deep gold. It's got a clarity to it. See some decent carbonation going up through as well. The aromas. Okay, so it smells more like a West Coast. Getting kind of like apricot, citrus orange, a little floral. Could be more East Coast too. Kind of a weird melon type note. Yeah, could be a pine. But, yeah, it smells alright. Let's go ahead and get our first sip here, so cheers. It's got like a medium heft to the body. Somewhat of a drying finish. Good carbonation to it. It's definitely on the spritzy side. There's a lot of malt presence right up front. It's bread crust. A lot of grain. Grain was actually the first note that I hit, or was able to pick out. Kind of works all right with this though. So it's not very like citrusy on the palate. I'd say there's a lot of earthy, kind of woodsy tone to it. A little bit floral. A moderate bitterness that lingers on. It does seem to kind of swing towards a pine type note. Still kind of earthy, woodsy pine. Maybe just a little bit of a kind of a sweet citrus tone right up front. Just very, very mild. It's under the tones of the earthy, woodsy. That's kind of what stands out. But yeah, I'd say just a touch of a slight sweet citrus. Yeah, the malt, I'd say, carries through to mid palate, leading to the finish. The bitterness kind of takes hold there. It's a long, lingering bitterness. Yeah, it's just kind of a standard IPA. I'm not sure exactly where I would say. I think that it's kind of maybe leaning more towards like an East Coast IPA. So, what do I think about this one? It's pretty decent. I like it as an IPA. I'm kind of in that realm of top end good to bottom end very good on this one. So that was the Death Threats from God out of Liar's Bench. So yeah, top end good, low end very good. Kind of split there on that. So cheers. Thank you all. for one.